Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Clock Tower 2. We are in the area just before Shannon's room where she kills us, and that's not really acceptable. Now, this is a room where we had hidden from zombies, or tried to, so that's not good. So what we're going to do is take our amulet and put it away. There, we put it down. Now let's try talking to Shannon again, because if we get panicked, we get angry. Let's try it out. Hello.
You despicable wench. You ruined my life. Your curse has befallen me, and I'll never forgive you for it. Die, you cursed wench!
Still no mashing, I'm just waiting. Despite my controller vibrating.
Back off, bitch.
Oh boy.
What the hell?
Just pieces out. Turns out all you have to do is try at all to fight back. Imagine that. Also, this would have been nice before. A hatchet. And here's a grim thought. Nothing? Nothing at all, huh? Fine. So much for that grim thought. I'll have to exercise a different grim thought instead. That's dark. Woof. The key to the graveyard was just inside him, I guess. So, let's get our amulet back. There we go. Now we can peace out. No, I want to back out. And now I'm going to save, because this is very important. Hey, buddy.
I don't know what's going on. I'm totally clueless.
You're still poking around, Mr. Bowman?
I've learned one thing. Maxwell was a chemistry genius, and now he's missing.
Maxwell. That name. Maxwell.
I'm about ready to jet out of here. You want to come with me?
Well, I did say no to you last time. Let's go.
Okay, let's beat it.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure this is right.
You can't be much help.
That's an ending. We're just kind of disappointed. Oh well. But hey, you know what? We lived. Okay. We did it. That's kind of funny by itself. Alright, well now that we made it back to here, let us talk to Mr. Bowman again.
I don't know.
No, I will not go with you.
Oh, okay. Well, take care of yourself.
You too, Mr. Bowman.
Okay. So that's that. I'll save one more time just to be quick and save slight amounts of time. Now then there's this. We will go ahead and use the graveyard key. Moving on through. This doesn't look much like a graveyard. Oh, there we go.
Uncle Philip!
Alyssa. The curse. Alan Hale. Fooled me. Completely. He fooled even me.
Uncle Philip, what did my father do?
Alyssa. The golden statue. It wasn't the curse. It was all his plan. Watch out for you too.
Uncle Philip! No! A key. Oh, I've got to find my father.
Do you think I have enough keys? That takes care of this area. We can leave now. Go back out past Mr. Bowman, who has left. He said he would leave, and so he did. And now we can use the large key, well, the large door key, on the large door. Wow, I'm some kind of genius. There we go. And we have literally come full circle. Now I'm supposed to use the green card here, but for morbid curiosity, I just have to check something. What does it take? How do I get the hint? What do I do? What am I supposed to do? I don't know when I'm supposed to ever get this hint. It's on this computer. It's just never coming up. Well, not that computer. That one just doesn't work. I don't get it. Pissing me off. Alright, I'm going to reload the file then, to save ourselves slight amounts of time. So now that we're here, we can use the green card key. Going in. Well, look at that.
The statue. But why is it here? I thought I burned it.
Now, we will get rid of the amulet for a little while. No amulet. Saving again, even though I just saved, but it's alright. Now I need to turn into Bates. I need to turn to Bates. I'm gonna just have to go looking for trouble, I guess. Even though I already blew away like a million zombies. Alright, for once in my life, I want to find a zombie. Actually, wait a minute. Can't I run into Maxwell sometimes? That might be an option. Maybe I could just encounter Max... Perfect. That's perfect. Hey, buddy. That's perfect. Now the bad news is that this guy takes 2 shotgun shells to bring down. So I could always talk to the nurse and refill my shotgun. If I'm allowed to talk to her right now, actually. That's a question. Actually, I'm curious. I might have a way out of this. Hopefully.
Well,
Nothing.
they're all labeled Cerebral Toxin. Gosh, there's so much of it.
Maybe in here. Ugh, are you freaking... So there's a shotgun, but I can't take it precisely because I'm not Bates. Like, this is unreal. Well, I'm gonna have to do my best to find zombies quickly, I guess. Yeah, just go upstairs. Alright, now we're gonna go looking for, I think, literally the last zombie in the entire level that I'm currently capable of exploring. Let me tell you, this has been an infuriating experience. No. I guess I'll go to the other side. I think I want to go to the other side. Yeah, we're good. There should be a zombie in here. Now, I will turn into Bates, and I will run way back to the beginning of this freaking chapter, because that's fun. Alright, now I'm Bates, and I will take the zombie all the way with me, because this game pulled the ultimate dick move before, and I'll explain what it was when I get there. So, let's peace out. I think this is the door I want. Yes, we're good. Let's go downstairs. Except for the stairs part, of course. Going down. Out. See, what makes this experience so incredibly frustrating is that I only have 1 shell. My life would have been a lot easier if I just talked to the damn nurse as Bates and gotten a full reload. But I didn't because I was dumb. So now we're doing this whole thing where I'm reloading 100 times and I'm making this Let's Play installment like 20 minutes longer than what you're going to actually see. Alright, so we're almost up to the area where the game pulled a serious dick move. Right here. I actually killed the zombie in the room before this one. And then a zombie was here. I guess because I was Bates. I was furious. So, we'll go here. So this time I'm taking no chances at all. Oof, the game just gave me enough time to do that. Good. Now I'm all the way back here. Good. Boom. Now I have no shotgun, which makes me scared. But, even the nurse aside, the game may have given me a way out. So, with Alyssa, I could not do anything with this, but with Bates...
Thank you.
Thank you is correct. Damn, this was the worst. The absolute worst experience. But I made it, and I am in a very, very much better mood now. So, let's talk.
Hey you, what are you doing?
Bates.
How sly. To go on about the Maxwell curse and all.
So, you figured it all out. Not surprising. Even if you do know, it doesn't matter anymore. Because it's all over now.
It's over? I'm not so sure.
You should go down first. You do want to see the conclusion, don't you?
Yeah, I really do. I really do. It is incredible how frustrating it was to get to this point with a guide. And I don't think we're going to see that last hint in the game, and I don't know when the hell to get it to pop up. And you know what the funny thing is? Even if I did get it to pop up, do you know what the hint says? The last hint in the game says, and I quote, "Sorry, no hints this time. Help Alyssa as best you can." Thanks for wasting my time. Anyway, let's go through here. I can go even further down. Don't even freaking think about it. I'm in no mood. So, we'll go back up. Now that I've taken care of the zombie quickly. I actually probably could have done that as Alyssa too, and just lured into a fire extinguisher, but if you're feeling anything like I've been feeling for a long time, I'm done with the damn fire extinguisher. So, we can get our amulet back. Boom. Goodbye, Bates. Let's go out of here. There. Back downstairs. Quick save. Because I have had it with getting to this point. Let's move on across. Only other door there is. So many bodies. Oh.
I'm not going to let you escape. You're going to die here.
What have I done?
Oh.
Shannon, stop!
What a joke. Calling my name. Did you ever have the right to call me by my name? You abandoned me when I was just a little girl.
Line?
If you must kill someone, kill me. What good is there in getting revenge against Alyssa?
Revenge? Maybe you're right. But there must be a better way.
What? Okay.
What a foolish girl.
Who is that?
My daughter.
She does have our hairstyle, but what?
Huh?
Yeah, huh is correct. Well, that was weird. Save again, I suppose. Moving on. Hey, buddy.
Detective.
My investigation's over. I just found Tate's body. There's no sign that the number of zombies is decreasing, and it's time to get out of here.
Are you gonna try to escape?
The zombies will get us and eat us if we stay here like this. Let's try to get out of here together.
Yeah, we better.
If we get out, we've got to get some help.
Yes.
Yep, that was an ending again. It's so abrupt.
Is my father safe?
It's a miracle to survive.
You didn't even try to answer my question, buddy. Well, thanks for that disappointing ending, but in ending C and B, we got out. Can't argue with that. So, we go through here. And we get the Shannon cutscene, don't worry about it. We go through. We talk to you. We say no.
You sure?
I just can't run away and leave things like this.
Well, bye. Oh, you must be kidding me. You simply cannot be serious. I thought we were done with zombies. Like, literally all I have to do is just walk to the end and that's it. Oh, I'm so mad. If I fight another zombie, I'm gonna be furious. Got that one. Damn it. I'm at the end of the game. There's nothing else to do. Here? Now I'm somehow even madder. I seriously can't believe this is happening. I am literally... All I have to do is just go through a few doors and reach the end of the game. That's all I have to do. There. Sit down. Like, this is unreal. Actually, can I get a first aid kit here? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to save in here. And if I have to put away my amulet, blow up some zombies, and come back, then that's what I'm going to do. But first, I'm going to try just going through the hallways and see what happens. I cannot believe the game is doing this to me. Like, this is endgame. This is it. There's nothing else. At least I got the zombie in that first hallway. Good. Now I go through to the only other door. Oh, that's right. I had to go through these plot rooms first. Whoops, forgot. Buddy's gone because I told him I wouldn't go with him. Now we're at the zombie hallway, which I cleared. Only other door. Okay. Good lord. Now we go through. Here it goes.
I envied you. Your brilliance. Your wealthy family.
Everyone must die.
You've gone crazy. Talking to you won't do any good. Sorry, how rude of me to forget. Since I was the one who made you crazy.
What?
Father?
Alyssa, you're not my daughter.
What?
You're the daughter of George Maxwell.
Oh?
I was jealous of this man. So to make him fall, I dug you up from the Maxwell's grave.
What?
What are you talking about? Father, I don't understand.
You were the cursed child of the Maxwell family. The daughter with the cruel alter ego. The cursed daughter born into the Maxwell family every few generations.
Everyone must die.
Button mash time? Yeah.
But I loved you as if you were my own daughter. I never thought of you as a tool to harm anyone. So I infected the statue with bacteria. To make him go crazy.
What?
Father?
Goodbye, Alyssa. Hurry and leave. This building is going to blow up.
What? Why? Also...
Wait, Father.
Oh, jeez. Mash again.
Must die.
You're not my father.
Lie down.
Hey, he didn't leave after all. But if the statue is infected with bacteria, explain the obvious ghost that appeared when we burned it. But that was the ending. I did it! I got the A ending. And I never figured out how to get that damn hint. And now we get the one FMV ending in the entire game. It's the opening movie, but we'll probably get more context this time. Oh, we will. This must be digging us up. That's so bizarre. So this must be, Alan and George.
Look at this! I'll get him with this.
Do you know what you're doing? Digging up the Maxwell grave?
Think the curse is real? It's pure absurdity. The curse of the Maxwells is just an old wives' tale.
So my father has gone full-on mad and killed people with a giant machete, and my father figure is an asshole and the villain of the game.
It's hard, isn't it?
They did it to themselves.
Everyone's dead, and it's all my fault.
What?
Maybe so.
It would have been better if I had died.
I'm not going to die.
It's not that you've died there once already, you know. Well, I guess I've got to get rid of those zombies. It's not gonna be easy.
What? That's how it ends? Well, guess I gotta get rid of those zombies. The end. It's dumb as hell. I mean, it's an FMV, but that was lame. Whatever, I'm pressing start. Oh, I can't skip the credits for the A ending. Alright, well, I guess we can watch the credits once. Let me tell you, this game had some good ideas. It really did. But that last level was an exercise in patience. I think I played this game like on an emulator many years ago, and even with save states and speed ups, it was a chore. Playing the real thing, oh my god. I was following a guide and doing everything exactly as intended, and it was still this much of a pain in the ass to get to where I needed to go. And I don't have any idea how to get that last hint to allow me to take it. I don't know what you're supposed to do. That hint number 3 sucked because apparently you can only pick it up if you're going for ending L, like you're ever going to figure that out. But the last hint that says, there is no hint, I don't know, figure it out. When do I pick it up? I couldn't pick it up at the very beginning of the level. I couldn't pick it up at the very end of the level. I couldn't pick it up in the middle when I tried periodically. What do you want from me? Now the good news is that you can unlock something from getting all the endings. It does not require all of the hints. Thank God, because even with a guide, I can't figure it out. I don't know what you want from me. I tried it with red, yellow, and white health. I tried it at various points in the level. When does the game feel like letting me take it? I don't know. I know it feels like I'm just kind of whining about this one thing over and over again, but it's driving me freaking insane. But we're not quite done yet. We beat the game, but there is some other stuff that I'd like to show you. So we'll see what happens when we get to the end of the credits. We're at sales, which I actually usually don't see in credits, just sales. That's kind of interesting, actually. PR. That also looks a little funny. Like, I know PR is a thing, public relations, but just this whole thing on the left of the screen, just the letters PR. Okay. And what is that, like, creepy little girls laughing in the background? I guess. So where's the special thanks? Oh, illustration. This actually is probably going to be really cool. The illustrations are pretty sweet. And this music's pretty different, too. There's the special thanks. Alright. I'm curious as to where we're going to go after this. Because I want to show cool stuff that we've unlocked. Because yes, we did unlock stuff. And as was the case with the previous Clock Tower game on the PS1, there are push-button codes, although I believe they're a little easier to execute. I don't need to put a controller into player 2 or anything like that. That's actually not hard to do on the PS1, but I was playing on the PS3 and I only had one PS3 controller, so I was trying to figure out how to make that work. I had to like turn off one controller and then activate it for player 2. It was a little weird. Now with those push button codes, we could activate like alternate costumes in the levels, so we can see where we go from there. Also, I'm used to special thanks being toward the end, but this time it's the US localization team. Okay, fine, why not? And then special thanks within this context. Alright. Actually, a bunch of them. More than I thought for the US localization team. Studio cliche? Really? That's a pretty gutsy move to call your studio. And that might be it. Black screen with music still playing. There we go. And human entertainment, I suppose. There it is. Human! Oh, really? They just give you an... I don't know if I've ever seen this. Just a straight up contact info. That's bizarre. But okay, ending rank is A. Hooray! So now we get to see some cool stuff. Do we get a message for it, I wonder? Probably not. Yeah, no. But we do have the extras. Now the first thing I want to do is hold L1, R1, select, and triangle. What? But if that just started the game, then why the hell was that an option? I guess I'll just quit and go back to the title screen. That was bizarre. I didn't want this. Now I'm in the spooky house again? No thanks. Wait, command list? Oh, so we did unlock this. Oh, L1R2. Wow, cool. So GameFAQs was wrong. But look at this. Isn't that cool? It just tells me the codes. I did not know that that was a thing at all. That's incredible. Also, in the game, L1, R1, L2, R2 start. I guess I'll try it while I'm right here. Eh? L1, R1, L2, R2. Like I'm doing it. Whatever. Skip. L1, R2, select and triangle. Did that do it? I don't know. I don't know if that did anything. Well, I could also do L1, select triangle, R2, and start. That's clunky to do, but I'll try it. I don't know if that actually made a difference. I'll try a new game and see what happens. But worst case scenario, I'll just tell you what these codes are supposed to do, because typing these in is a pain in my ass.
Hello.
Oh, that did work. Okay, there. Got a different costume. Look at that. I did it. I got the school uniform. There's just nothing that indicates that I put the code in correctly. Also, for command list... What the hell is Milikana, though? Because, like, Special Costume 1... L1, R2, select and triangle... Maybe I could just do the other L1, R2, select and square. I'll try that. Why not? It's just weird because you don't get any confirmation of having done it.
Hello.
Yep, different costume. What? That's different. Let me get to a room where I could get a little closer to the foreground. This is bizarre. I don't know what to make of that. In any case, one more time command list. L1, R1, L2, R2 start. What is Milikana? I can do it here too. Like, according to GameFAQs, this says infinite spell power, but what the hell does spell power mean? Also, sound test mode. This looks complicated. Left, circle, down, triangle, right, square, up, X, L1, R2, L2, R1, and start. I'll reset one more time, but I don't know about this. I'm not confident with pulling this off. I'm going to try this once. Left, circle, down, triangle, right, square, up, X, L1, R2, L2, R1, start. I'm not seeing it. Options? Oh, it did work. Hey, sound test. That's actually kind of cool. Ugh, heard more than enough of that. Well, it's actually kind of cool. It's cool that they gave that to me. I got the sound test. Now, we got a couple of extras. For the pamphlet, there's a guide. Because we got every ending, and I can watch the movie. Hint list. Damn, that 8th hint. Doesn't really matter, though. Guide. Because the game doesn't explain a damn thing. Here's something that might actually help you. Alyssa Hale, a young girl Alan Hale dug up from the Maxwell family grave to cause the ruin of George Maxwell. Her real name is Lynn Maxwell. Her father, the director of a major hospital, was not home much, so Alyssa spent much of her childhood alone as she grew up to become a very quiet girl. When she was still quite young, her father gave her a charm which she called Amulet. She carried it with her always, and it became a source of power. She has a gloomy disposition, possessed with spiritual intuition. She wants to link everything to otherworldly phenomena. Bates. Alyssa Hale's male alter ego. The Maxwells, fearing that their twins were the cursed children born yet again, bury them alive, in the family grave just after they were born, as was done in past generations. Bates is cruel, unjust, and heartless, yet kind to Alyssa, which might be a simple defense instinct. Any actual significance or reason to his existence is unknown. Yet even the game's like, I don't know, it's cool, I guess. Alan Hale, Alyssa's guardian father, but actually Shannon Lewis is his true daughter. Hale at one time worked with Philip Tate at Memorial Pharmaceuticals Research Lab. Hale was among the top technicians at the lab until the science genius George Maxwell appeared and ousted him from his position. Consequently, he conspired with Philip Tate to dig up Maxwell's illegitimate child from the grave. The plan was to cause the ruin of George Maxwell, but instead of using Alyssa, he exacted his revenge by infecting a golden statue with a toxin that would cause anyone who touched the statue to go raving mad. Again, that explains why Stephanie went crazy, but what about the spirit when we burned the statue? Philip Tate, the director of the Memorial Pharmaceuticals Research Lab. Although a coward willing to even commit crime if it would help him reach his ambitions, Tate digs up the Maxwell grave at Hale's urging. Hale told Tate that the statue contained the Maxwell family's secret. He really believed the Maxwell curse, and he kept the statue hidden in a closet for 16 years without noticing the toxin hidden inside. Catherine Tate, Philip Tate's wife. She has no particular role. Wow, but she is the one who contacts the detective who takes Alyssa to the hospital. Michael Tate, who I think you only see in the G ending. The eldest son of the Tate family and about to enter high school. When trying to escape from Stephanie, who has become a murderous zombie, he climbs inside a suit of samurai armor. Are you kidding me? While in the armor, he too goes crazy from the toxin and himself becomes a wandering murderous zombie. So that's what that was? Really? Ashley Tate, a first-year middle school student. While coming home from school, she is infected with the cerebral toxin by George Maxwell and becomes a living corpse. After returning home, she attacks her mother, Catherine, and then is killed by her father, Philip, but her right arm, which was injected with the toxin, continues to live. A very unlucky girl. Yeah, she was dead before we started the game. Stephanie Tate, woof. A first grader and the younger daughter of the Tates, who becomes a murderous zombie after she is infected with a toxin implanted in the golden statue by Alan Hale. She ultimately returns to normal from a chemical reaction when she sees the statue burned before her eyes. In the end, the soul freed from Stephanie was merely a hallucination for the toxin that Alyssa saw. She was not possessed by anything. Really? Good save, Clock Tower 2. Alex Corey, a cool snobbish detective from the neighboring town of Prunedale. He saves his reputation as a cool character. What? By turning up at the end of the scenario. Even the scenario writer doesn't know what happens between Corey and Alyssa after everything is over. Alright. Doug Bowman, a newspaper reporter with a strong sense of justice. He too is relegated to playing a supporting role like Alex Corey, but his personality does not change. He is open-hearted and straightforward, but he is bad at dealing with dead-end situations. He tends to make hasty decisions. Henry Kaplan, the director of Memorial Hospital. Kaplan helps George Maxwell by providing him with patients for experiments. This causes Memorial Hospital to have a bad reputation. Yeah. Jessica Cook, the head nurse of Memorial Hospital. She investigates Kaplan's activities on her own. When she discovers the cerebral toxin plan, there are already many zombies, and she thinks it's too late to do anything about it, so she tries to commit suicide. She is an extremely overwrought, emotional woman. Yeah, I could tell by the line reads. Shannon Lewis, daughter of Alan Hale. When she was 8 years old, her parents divorced and she was taken into custody by her mother, who died of illness a year later. Shannon was raised by relatives. Her hatred of her father, Alan Hale, builds, and when she sees him with Alyssa, she realizes she wants to exact revenge. That doesn't explain why she's white as a ghost, though. George Maxwell works at Memorial Pharmaceuticals Research Lab, the eldest son of the noble Maxwell family. He has always had a reputation of being a genius, and rightfully so. Alan Hale is jealous of him and plans the whole incident. In 1982, George is a baby girl, Lynn, but believing her to be cursed, he buries her according to Maxwell tradition. From then on, he hatches his cerebral toxin plan, which for him is most likely revenge against all humanity. He goes insane from the toxin implanted in the statue, which was sent to him by Alan Hale. I don't know, it sounded like he was insane earlier. He turns into a psychopathic killer and he is virtually dead. Golden statue, wow. Alan Hale gives the statue to Philip Tate, saying it possessed the Maxwell magic, but in reality there's a toxin implanted in the statue which makes people go raving mad. Alan Hale thinks that Philip saw Alyssa when he dug her up from the Maxwell grave, so he plans to silence him with the infected statue. He hesitates to use Alyssa to ruin George Maxwell, so he sends the statue to George to make him go insane as well. Maxwell family history. Twin girls are rarely born to the Maxwell family, who, believing them to be cursed, have been burying them alive for the past 100 years. It is unknown if the alter ego is the other twin spirit or if it's some ghost seeking revenge on the Maxwells. Amulet. We really keep going. A plain amulet given to Alyssa by Alan Hale, her guardian father, which she has kept since childhood. It was most likely purchased at some shrine. Alyssa is often emotionally unstable, possibly because she knows she is an alter ego. Hale gave her the amulet to provide her stability and to help prevent Bates from appearing. Cerebral Toxin. George Maxwell researched and developed this toxin. When administered, it grows into a parasitic brain inside the human body, killing the true brain. This causes the blood to turn yellow and the skin to turn green. Unless the parasitic brain is destroyed, the body will continue to live, even if it's hacked to pieces. Wow. That's the actual end. Okay. Now there's only one other thing to show you. Extra. Time attack and score attack. Well. Let's check out time attack. Oh, rules. Challenge time attack until you beat all zombies on the first floor of the lab or the game ends. No continues. You get extra bullets when you beat certain zombies. Maxwell, panic mode without bullets. Or score attack. Beat all the zombies on the second floor of the lab or the game ends. Unlimited bullets, can't continue. First shot 300 points, second shot 200, third 100. If you can't beat a zombie by the second shot, then a weak point will be displayed. Oh, you gotta pick and choose. Clever. When you beat a zombie, a multiplier and a limit gauge will be displayed. Beat the zombie before the gauge runs out, and points multiplied by the rate will be added and the multiplier will change. Wow, that's a whole dynamic that the regular game never touched. I'll do like a room of time attack. I'm not gonna do an actual real run of this because we get the idea. But I am kind of curious. It's showtime! I kind of like that. And I still have this costume. I didn't expect that.
It's showtime.
That's amazing. And then there's just no music. Well. I suppose I can still die. That's an option too. And that does make me run away. Wow. This is a pain. And I can't lifespan by allowing myself to die. This is not conducive to shooting. What the hell? I didn't mean to do that. Thanks, game! Damn it. The controls in this game are clunky, in case you didn't know. And why can't I go to a different room? Do I have to actually just put up with them? Wow. This is hard. Are you for real right now? I'm doing this again on principle. Oh yeah, game over. Is it really? I'm trying that again because that was unreal. I actually aim at the zombie and try to fire and it just moves me. I do like this though.
It's showtime.
I guess it wouldn't let me leave to the next hallway because I needed to make sure that this zombie's dead. There, got him. What, really? That's not good enough. I mean, I know the shotgun's stronger, but like, really? Let's do this. Let the zombie get nice and close. Are you for real? Is this real life? Like, there's no way you can be serious with this right now. It's been a full minute and I haven't killed one zombie. What the hell? Really? Well, that was Time Attack, I guess. Anyway, that's Clock Tower 2, and the cool unlocks you get as a result. This game was interesting, but the clunkiness is real. Well, we've done it. We've beaten Clock Tower 2, The Struggle Within, or Clock Tower Ghost Head. This was an interesting product. It looked and played like a Clock Tower game about how you expect, except for the weird shooting segments with baits. I mean, I guess it's kind of a welcome addition. It was an interesting change. My problem was, well, the story was weird and a lot of aspects of it were unexplained unless you went into the concept art, and even then some of them seemed hand-wavy, like the ghost in the game was a very specific illusion caused by bacteria driving somebody crazy. So the game's not spiritual at all, we're just showing you a ghost once and never again. And at one part that the concept art said even the devs don't know what the hell's going on with it. Cool. It came out like that, alright. But a lot of the problem I had was part of the gameplay. Now the gameplay basically played the same as Clock Tower 1. The problem was mainly in level 3. If you got caught by an enemy, you had to go back 1,000,000 miles, do the fire extinguisher thing, go forward 1,000,000 miles back to where you were, whoops, new room as a zombie, go back 1,000,000 miles, and if you had to run to the elevator, then you had to break out the item to unlock the elevator instantly because you can't do that if the zombie's on screen. It drove me insane. But the cool thing is, we still had a bunch of endings, although a lot of them were samey as well. Stab, 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 stab. There's your Chapter 1 endings. Okay, and that one gotcha ending, where if you leave the samurai armor alone, you can only get the G ending in Chapter 3. Not cool. This is easily my least favorite Clock Tower game, but it still had some clever, interesting ideas. I like the alternate personality thing with Alyssa and Bates, and the fact that they looked, played, and sounded different. That was pretty clever. And I like how there were multiple levels, just like there were in the previous PS1 Clock Tower game. It's an interesting experiment, but I'm rather glad that, despite what America calls it, this is not the true Clock Tower 2. I mean, I guess that's PS1 Clock Tower 1 for us. We already have a true Clock Tower 2. But you know what I mean? It's not a numbered entry in the series. But overall, this was an interesting experiment, and I'm still happy that I played it. So thank you very much for watching this Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing it. Next, we're not going to go full horror, though it does get rather dark and eerie. We'll see what that becomes. Until next time, everyone,